Hello friends and welcome back to Being Imran. We all know that a new system of paying the stamp duty and registration has been introduced by the government. Now all stamp duty and registration fees we have to pay online, and the only channel which is available right now is the IDBI Bank interface. Let's have a look and understand how to pay the stamp duty and registration fees online. So let's log into idbi.com. When you log into the idbi.com website page, in the menu section you see Pay Online. In Pay Online screen, go to the stamp duty and registration fee. It is only for Maharashtra right now, but later on it would be implemented for other states as well. Here again click on stamp duty and registration fee. It's a disclaimer by IDBI Bank. Let's say yes. You will be redirected to the e-tax portal. This e-tax portal is brought to you by IDBI Bank. And if you see, you get two options. So there are two options right now available on the screen. One, the mode of payment as online, and the other is across the bank counter. So let's understand what is online and what is across the bank counter. When you say online, when you click on this, that means you have an IDBI Bank account which is having an online bank activated. Say online e-SBTR and the bank branch in which you have online account. For other people who don't have IDBI Bank account, can go and click on across the bank counter. When you click this, there are several other options enabled on the screen. You can have a payment by demand draft. You can also pay by check. You can pay by cash, and you can also have an NEFT transfer to the bank. So now what is the procedure? First of all, understand whom do you want to transfer the amount. Let's choose. The best option is always choose the nearest branch which is next to your house, or a branch which you can access anytime. So let's see. In my case, I'll choose Bandra 611. Branch code is 611. If you want to pay by demand draft, you need to click here demand draft. You need to put the amount which you are paying to the portal through the demand draft and the demand draft number, which is also called as DD. You have to put the DD date where it was issued, the bank name where it was issued, and the branch name. So for example, you are paying it by check. Similar options, you'll have to click on check. You have to check. You have to put the amount. You have to put the check number this time and the date of check issue. Other option is cash. When you say cash, you don't have to do anything. You just have to tell instrument amount. And the best option and the very safest option is NEFT. When you click on NEFT, you get all the details of this branch. For example, branch code, account number to which you have to transfer the money, account name in which you will be transferring the money, and the IFSC code of the bank branch, which is all needed when you do an NEFT transfer. You can also go to bank and ask them to do an NEFT. Just like DD, check, cash, you can also do NEFT via bank. You can go to your bank where you have an account or through which you want to transfer money, and you can just tell them that give me an NEFT form, and they'll give you the NEFT form. You can fill the details and you can fill all the details which are given here, and accordingly the money would be transferred, and they will provide you the UTR number. UTR number is nothing but it's a transaction number which is generated after the transaction is successful. It is very fast, it is convenient, it is safe, as well as it is very cheap. So NEFT transfer, either for if you have a normal savings account, then you will be charged like 25-30 rupees. On the same hand, if you go for demand draft, you will be charged approximately for 1 lakhs or 3 lakhs. You will be approximately you will be charged more than 700 to 1200. So I would prefer NEFT. Assume that we are having an NEFT transfer. So I have transferred the money. I have got the NEFT transaction number. So let's put the amount which I transferred. For example, I transferred 1,30,000 to the IDBI account, and the reference number which I got is SBIN 4312, and assuming that the date is 21st, and we'll choose bank. My bank is in Bank of Baroda and Bandra. Once it is done, a web token would be generated. You have to click on this option. A web token would be generated and you'll say submit. When you say submit, you will be redirected to a form where you need to put all your details, like in which area you want to register the property. For example, if I choose Thane 1201, then office name, in which registrar office do you want to have the registration. For example, I choose 119, and this is the stamp duty and registration fees. How much stamp duty you are paying? Example, will pay 1 lakh as stamp duty, and registration will be fixed by 30,000. The total amount which we transferred to the bank account, IDBI bank account, was 1,30,000, which was split into stamp duty and registration fees. Now we'll put our name. For example, Mr. Amit Lal Sharma. Duty pay ID is the PAN which you are having. So if you are an individual, you will click on this. If you are a company, you will be clicking on this. Let's put a normal PAN ID as TXPA4567, and then we'll be putting a mobile number 98989. Then we'll be doing what kind of transaction which we are doing. So if you're buying a new house, you'll be choosing B25, that is agreement to sell, transfer or assignment. The property is immovable. Then you need to write down the address. For example, building name ABC building. Then you can write a floor number, floor 6. So this is the test plan number, this is the address, this is the pin code, and the consideration amount. So all the details you might have received by the builder, which you need to put it in the form. So the consideration amount is the amount which is considered while doing the agreement, or which is the agreement value. So for example, your flat value is 20 lakh rupees. So you need to write 20 lakh here. You need to provide the area of the property. For example, your area is 670 square feet, and this is the dimensions of the area which you need to choose square feet if it is. And then you have to put the builder details. For example, the builder name and all. So if it is an individual, if you're buying from an individual, then you'll choose this. If you're buying from a builder, then you'll be choosing this. So in this case, we'll be putting ABC builder, which is the builder name, and then we'll be putting the PAN number of builder, PAN builder. Once you are done with this, you need to confirm all the details whether it is correct or not, and then you'll have to submit. When you put all the details correctly in this form, and when you do submit, there will be a receipt generated which you need to get a print of. Once you are done with the print, sign on the printout and sign the receipt. Take a PAN card copy, Xerox, and sign on it. Take both the copies to the IDBI Bank branch which you have chosen, the nearest branch which you have chosen, and then you can show these receipts, and you can collect the challan or e-SBTR from them. That is useful for the registration process. So friends, this is how stamp duty and registration is paid online. Thank you very much friends for watching the video, and do comment about any improvisation in the video, and keep watching, and do subscribe to my channel.